Hello everyone. Today we are trying to make a water fountain powered by solar. Okay, so here we have a DC motor pump, that's 12 volt DC pump. I'll give the link below in the description from where I bought it. It's taped onto a vessel with some water, and we have its wire here. I'll show you. Here we have its wire, and its wire ends here. Okay, now we are going to connect this thing into a solar charge controller. Okay, and the solar charge controller will be connected to the solar panel. Okay, let me show you. Here is the solar charge controller. Okay, if we give the wire to the output gap, I mean the positive and negative of the output of the charge controller, it won't pass electricity because there's no battery. We are not including a battery in this circuit. Okay, so we are planning to connect the wire into the battery connector of the solar charge controller. Actually, it's not mandatory for you to use solar charge controller, but here we are using it to stabilize the electricity that comes from the solar panel, because as the sun varies, the electricity varies. So it's better. I had a solar charge controller here lying around, so I'm using it because it stabilizes, it controls like over voltage and below the minimum voltage and all, it controls. So it's better if you have a solar charge controller. Here you can get it for like 400 around rupees. Okay, so let's move on. Now we are gonna connect the positive and negative that comes from our DC motor pump into the solar charge controller. All right. Okay, let me tighten it. Okay, now we have connected the positive and negative to the battery output of the solar charge controller. Okay, now take note that whenever you are connecting a solar panel to a solar charge controller, never connect the solar panel first. First you have to connect output, then battery if you are connecting battery, then only you should connect solar panel, or else your solar charge controller might get damaged. Okay, so take that in mind. Now we are going to connect the solar panel. I'll show you the panel. It's above the roof. It's not that far away. It's above the roof, and we are connecting the panel's output wires to the controller. Okay, so this has a red tag here, so it's positive. We'll connect it to the positive terminal. This is a rough connection. Okay, it's not perfect, I know. Yes, now we have our pump working, our fountain working there. Let me take a moment and screw this, and I'll show you the fountain. Alright, here we go. And here is our fountain. The motor is pumping water. Okay, it's perfect. Sorry, there was a disconnection. Let me finalize it a second. All right, now I have kept the charge controller there. Here we have the fountain. You can see the fountain is functioning properly. Super. The DC pump is taped onto the fountain, the plate, the tumbler. Okay, let me adjust the position of it. Perfect. And let me show you how the pump is powered. Okay, it's not electricity output, it's connected to a solar panel. So let me show it to you. A moment. Here you can see the wire. It comes from here. So here it's just 3 meters. Here it's close, and here is the founder. We have some water loss because the tumbler is smaller. If you take a wider tumbler, it will work for like not infinity, of course no, because there will be some loss of water, but you wouldn't have to refill it so frequent. Okay, so the project is success.